While the clerk is looking for the exhibit, I wanted to ask some questions about your reenactment that you did on June 9th, 2025. Do you recall, I received a, let me ask you this, do you recall what time it was that the actual reenactment was done?
I'd have to look at my notes.
Do you have your notes with you?
I do.
Why don't you take a look at those and look up in you. You have your memory refreshed.
Around 8:47 a.m.
So at 8:47 a.m., is that when the actual runs with the vessel were done?
I don't have that report with me. That was the time frame that we started doing runs, but I don't know the full time frame of how long.
The group of persons that were going to be involved met at Bayfront Marina at about 8 a.m. that day, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And so you're saying that about 8:47, you guys were out at the location?
Yes, sir.
And that's when the activity began, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Do you know what the tide was, the tide phase at that time?
I do.
On that day, what was it?
It was a plus 1.75.
I'm sorry, I didn't.
Plus 1.75.
Lieutenant, I want to show you one of the drone aerial footage that was taken on that day. That's it. Take a look at that with me.
Yes, sir.
Before we look at the video, as I understand it, your testimony earlier was that you tried to follow the historic track that Mr. Pino's vessel took on the day of this accident as you possibly could. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And the track that you followed was, based on the information that you took off or that you received from Mr. Pino's actual SIMRAD GPS device. Is that right?
The information that was given to Paul Adler, yes.
All right. And you were able to, it was actually you that was navigating or that was driving the test boat?
Yes, sir.
And you had that information, I presume, on the screen in front of you, the historic track, so that you could kind of steer on that. Is that right?
Mr. Adler did.
Okay. You said, was Mr. Albert?
Albert, sorry.
Albert was driving the boat?
No, he was present.
Okay. My question, though, is that you were, how was it that you were able to drive on the close to the same track that Mr. Pino drove?
He set the GPS buoys himself and instructed me to follow the buoys from one buoy to the next.
Understood. And that was based on the historic tracks that were present on Mr. Pino's SIMRAD device?
Yes.
And you are comfortable, or you were convinced that the buoys that Mr. Albert set up for you are consistent with the actual course that Mr. Pino drove on the day of this accident? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Carlos, if you would call up S1001384. You are, may Lieutenant Thompson come down and take a look at this?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to play this through one time and we'll ask some questions about it. Prior to, hold that for a second. Now, prior to viewing this, you and I met today, and you authenticated for me that this video that you're about to see is an accurate representation of what took place that day. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, can we have what exhibit number this is?
Yeah, it's 97.
Thank you.
I want you to start again. Over there for a second. So this is the vessel that you were operating, Lieutenant?
Yes, sir.
And just for the sake of the record, what we're looking at here is a part of the Cutter Bank channel, correct?
Yes, sir.
And can you see what I'm pointing at the channel marker here. Do you know what channel marker that is?
13A.
And I'm pointing at another one with a red triangle. Do you know what that is?
14.
And the final channel marker that I'm pointing at?
15.
15 is the channel marker that was aligned with, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Please continue. Stop. Just let it- All right, let's run that back again on that second questions. Stop it right there. That's it. Lieutenant Thompson, where your vessel appears at that moment at the 18-second timestamp, you're just, 13A is just to the left side of your vessel, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Now, there's plenty of space between your vessel and the 13A channel marker at that point, is there?
Yes, sir.
Continue, please. Stop it there. Now, at this point, just past the 13A channel marker, you are still within the Cutter Bay channel, is that right?
Yes, sir.
And would you consider that the location of your vessel at that point is somewhere in the center of the Cutter Bay channel?
Yes, sir.
Continue. Hold it there. And as your vessel is continuing now, that is more in line with the left side of the channel, is that right?
Yes, sir.
Now, if there are no oncoming boats present in that division, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that is because the area has been essentially quarantined by other police vessels, is that right?
Yes, sir.
There were no oncoming boats, as you said earlier, you were convinced there were no oncoming boats at the time of the accident that Mr. Pino was involved with, is that right?
Objection. Sustained.
Continue on, please. And you are past channel marker 15 at that point, correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, you were able to avoid colliding with channel marker 15, obviously, correct?
Yes, sir.
And the reason that you were able to avoid colliding with it is because you were focused entirely on that channel.
Correct.
The very purpose that you were there was to conduct this experiment, if you will. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
It's reenactment, correct?
Yes, sir.
And so that's all that you were focused on, right?
I'm focused on all my surroundings while on the water, making sure I'm not going to hit any other channel markers, making sure the water depths are good, that my passengers are safe. I'm not just focused on that green marker.
Sure, but because you were completely focused, as you said, on all of these things, you were able to approach that channel marker 15 at close to or at the same rate that Mr. Pino was able to, that Mr. Pino approached that, but you managed to avoid colliding with it, correct?
Yes, sir.
And that's because you saw it in front of you,
Yes, sir.
correct? You saw it even before you got to the channel mark itself, is that fair to say?
Yes, sir.
And you were able to make the decision as you got closer to it, to turn, or in your case, you turned slightly